My name is David Canther. Just a little update of where God has been leading Haiti in the past 6 months in one of the largest historic catastrophic events in the world. Over 300,000 lives were lost in almost an instant. We're going to give a brief overcap. Phase 1 was acute care. As many of the medical providers came in, found themselves working as we came to the Adventist Hospital in Haiti, and the needs were very acute as thousands of people were on the front lawn of the hospital. So as we looked at phase 1, it involved a lot of amputations, a lot of acute medical care, and coming to the hospital where they desperately needed help. This was before many other institutions arrived on the scene. ACTS is well known to be a first responder acting quickly to save thousands of lives. The mobile clinic next door, which we set up across from the hospital, was phase 2, and there we were able to primarily focus on pediatric and primary care patients. We saw anywhere between basically 700 and 1,500 people a day at that clinic. Those patients would walk up to 4 hours a day to be there at that clinic where we administered over $2.3 million in donated medicine. Our focus on phase 1 and 2 was a lot of medical and emotional and spiritual care. We were blessed to help over 68,000 patients, and we look at that as a real honor. Phase 3 is an exciting phase to be into because it's teaching how to fish, and not only how to fish, but giving the Haitians ownership of the pond. Making them feel that we're not just using them as translators. About 30 of our translators have been very faithful over the last 6 months, but literally coming in to train them in professional, technical training that would be able to use them in the orphanages and the schools and in their country very effectively. It's an important thing to be able to teach them things of triaging and medical care, but most importantly, training them things in community health, training them things in spiritual care.
My name is Wilner Jean-Louis, and I've been working with ACTS since January. It helped me so much. First of all, it helped me to help others. So the day of the earthquake, I didn't have the opportunity to help. But with ACTS, okay, I find this opportunity. But I'm so proud of it to help my countrymen.
I'm quite proud of myself. Right now, I know what I am and what I can do, what I'm able to do.
I'm a well-educated person, but you know, with ACTS coming here in Haiti, and I discovered much more things, you know, like with my translation and other things.
I've learned many things. First of all, I think that my level in English is increased, and I learned how to help people. What does that mean, help? Okay, I learned many things, I think.
I feel better right now because for the first time that I work, I teach people. But right now, I take care of people. It's the best thing, you know.
I got 3 months here working as volunteer. I give myself, and I can tell you, I'm in a person right now. I'm changed.
Yeah, I think Haiti can change. Me, I think so. I have a dream, and I have a vision. I have strength to say that, and Haiti will be changed.
You know, it's an amazing thing when you lose a lot of your loved ones and giving you focus and hope on the future as to how they can be a part of helping solve their country's issues that are very intense. They begin realizing how they can be effective in their own countries. That's what ACTS model is about. It's about empowering youth. It's about being able to see changed lives. Changed lives through everything we did, from the acute medical to feeding food. Mass care feeding is another strength of ACTS, into doing things of mentoring and training into the future, changing lives. Probably one of the most exciting things, though, was actually training them in spiritual care, emotional care, how to lead somebody to Christ. And that's the thrill of when they realize that they can pray in a comfortable way with people. The ACTS prayer model that someone created there in Haiti is built on the acronym ACTS. So when they learned this over and over, And they had their little beads of a wristband on that they went through and giving to many of the children at the orphanages how to lead them to Christ with the different beads that represented basically Jesus' blood on the cross and ultimately leading to eternal life. Those are thrilling things that they begin realizing how they can be effective in their own countries.
Ask me if I need one Bible. I'm Christian, I love Jesus. Jesus is the way and the road. But so I have better in the road. Now him give me my Bible. I love that, I'm preach that.
Haitian people have to take Jesus in their life.
Jesus, take my life.
The main appeal that I want to make to you today, I want to call you to action. God is calling you to serve right now in some way. God is calling you to reach out and to serve. Your life can be impacted with your gift set, whether it be through construction that we're doing now in Haiti, rebuilding churches. Your gift set can be used as a plumber, an electrician, or a social worker, or whatever God has called you to do. There is a way that your gifts can be used both domestically and internationally. We want to invite you to become a part of the vision that God has placed within our hearts, and that is to respond to people's needs that are in urgent need, to be there as a sponsor, to be able to be there to pray with us, to be able to encourage others in the fact that they can be used in last day events. As catastrophic events continue to increase, we'll be there. We'll be there as a first response team and continue to be there as long as you continue to sponsor the great needs. Continue to look on our website, on Facebook, Acts World Relief, axwr.org, and also on Facebook, Twitter, blogging, and you'll find many stories of lives being changed. We've had a thrilling time in Haiti. Acts World Relief loves to respond as a first response team around the world. And we want to invite you in that movement around the world.
We are on, understand? We got one word, understand? We are the word. I can say that.